Feeling buried in debt? You are not alone, but don't worry. We've got two powerful tools to help you dig out: the avalanche and snowball methods. These are not just chilly metaphors, but strategic approaches to conquering debt. The avalanche method, like its namesake, targets the highest peaks first, your debts with the highest interest rates. On the other hand, the snowball method builds momentum by eliminating the smallest debts first. Intrigued? Let's dive in and take a closer look at each method. First up is the avalanche method, a strategic weapon that targets the highest interest rates first. Picture yourself as a sharpshooter, aiming your financial firepower at the most dangerous threats. In the world of debt, these are the loans and credit cards with the highest interest rates. These are the debts that grow quickest and cost you the most over time. Using the avalanche method, you systematically attack these high-interest debts first, regardless of their size. It's like using a precision laser to cut through the highest mountain of charges and fees. You're not just chipping away at your debt, you're strategically taking out the biggest threats to your financial health. But let's be real, the avalanche method requires discipline. It's not always easy to stay the course, especially when you have a smaller debt that you could pay off quicker with the snowball method. But remember, every dollar you're not paying in interest is a dollar saved. The benefits are clear. You'll save more money in the long run with the avalanche method. But it's important to consider the potential drawbacks too. It can feel like a long slog, and without the quick wins of the snowball method, it might be harder to stay motivated. So that's the avalanche, a method that can save you a lot in the long run if you have the discipline to stick with it. Now let's roll on to the snowball method, a momentum builder that targets the smallest debts first. Imagine a tiny snowball at the top of a hill. As it begins to roll down, it gathers more and more snow, growing larger and faster with each revolution. That's exactly how the snowball method works. You begin by focusing all your extra money on paying off your smallest debt. Forget about the interest rates for a moment. Just focus on that one tiniest debt. Pay the minimum on all your other debts and throw everything you've got at that one. Once that's done, you take the money you were putting towards that first debt and roll it onto the next smallest debt. The beauty of the snowball method is the psychological boost it gives. As you start ticking off those smaller debts, you'll feel a sense of achievement. It's like a pat on the back for your efforts. This can be incredibly motivating, especially if you have a lot of debts and it feels like you're getting nowhere. The downside? Well, you might end up paying more in interest over time compared to the avalanche method, but remember, the most important thing is that you're making progress. You're moving forward, you're gaining momentum. So that's the snowball, a method that can keep you motivated with quick wins, even if it doesn't save you as much as the avalanche. Now that we've explained both methods, it's time to decide which one is the best fit for you. Let's take a quick recap. The avalanche method is like a precision strike. It targets the debts with the highest interest rates first. This means you'll save more money in the long term. It's a method that requires discipline and a keen eye for numbers. Visualize it as a laser drill, methodically blasting away your debts from the highest to the lowest. On the flip side, we have the snowball method. This is your momentum machine. It starts with the smallest debt first, regardless of the interest rate. As each debt is paid off, your confidence grows, your momentum increases, and you're ready to tackle the next bigger debt. It's like rolling a tiny snowball down a hill, watching it grow into a mighty force capable of crushing even the largest debts. But here's the deal. The avalanche saves more money, but the snowball keeps you going. So it's not about which method is objectively better. It's about what works for you, what keeps you disciplined, motivated, and committed to achieving a debt-free life. Remember, the best method is the one that aligns with your goals and discipline. Choose wisely and start your journey to financial freedom today.